In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can flip an image showing the text behind the image. Okay, at the end of the video, we should have an image that looks like this. Now here's the flip effect. When we take our cursor to the image, it flips around. We take it out, it goes back. Take it in, it flips around. Okay, so we're going to see how we can use CSS to achieve this. Okay, first I'm going to take this out. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, I'll bring up the editor. I'm going to save this, save as, index.html. I'll save it. I'm going to open this up. We have it here. It's plain. So we are going to start coding. Okay, I'm going to take this one step at a time. Now to begin our coding, we'll define our document type. HTML. HTML proper. Okay, next have meta name. It's called to viewport. Content is equal to width, is equal device width. Okay, initial scale equal to 1. We commence our styling. This is style. First we're going to style the body. Then we say body. Font family. Arial. Okay, next we're going to style our flip box, defining its border and also adding a bit of shadow to it. Okay, kind of 3D appearance to the box. And to do this, simply I'm going to say dot flip box and first have our background color to be transparent. The width, you can define the width and height Okay, using any size, but I'm going to use 300 pixel, and for the height I'll use 200 pixel. So we're going to apply border to this, so I'm going to say border. This will enable us to see the effect of the flipping. When we flip the image, you see how it happens. Okay, showing the border positioning. Okay, so I'm going to define this as 1 pixel, solid, and this color. Now, to give it a bit of 3D effect, I'm going to apply this perspective. And if you don't want to have a 3D feel of it, you can decide to ignore this, but I'm going to give it 1000 pixel. Okay, 1000 pixel. So we've styled the flip bus. Now we're going to style the inner flip bus, showing the position of the inner flip bus. We're going to show the positioning, and to do that I'm also going to say, okay, flip bus inner this time around. Position, this line should be relative. Width should be 100%. The height should also be 100%. Text align. Text align should be center. Okay, the transition should be about 0.8 seconds. The transition effect. So I'll say transition. I'll say transform 0.8 seconds. And the style, transform style, should be preserve 3D. Okay, next we are going to define the Hoover effect of our flip bus. We're going to define the Hoover effect, and also to do that I'm going to say flip bus Hoover flip bus inner. Okay, and once we've done this, now we're going to give it the rotation effect and defining the degree of rotation. To do that, I'll simply say transform this inner bus and rotate it. I'll say rotate Y at 180 degree. Okay, and this is well defined. This allows the rotation to take place. This is the flipping effect. Okay, having defined this, next we are going to define the front side of the flip box and also the back side, defining their respective position or defining positions to them. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to say dot flip box front dot flip box back. Okay, now position will be absolute, the width 100%, the height 100%, okay. I'm going to also introduce this. I'll say WebKit back face visibility. So this enables and also hides the back box. Okay, should be hidden. I'll say back face visibility should be also be hidden. Okay, now having done that, next I'm going to also define the front of the flip box itself. Okay, and to also do that, I'm still going to create a class. I'll say dot flip box front. So I'm going to do this flip box front. Okay, I'm going to define a background color for it. I'll say background color. I'm going to use this. Next, I'm going to say color. It should be black. This is the font color. Okay. Also going to do an additional effect for the image flip itself. So I'm going to say image flip. And I'll say dot flip box back. So first I'm going to say background. I'm going to give a background color. So I'll say background color. Okay, and color, which is the font color, should be white. Okay, and the transform effect, I'm also going to define it. Transform. So rotate this y-axis 180 degree. Okay, and so this brings us to the end of our styling. And next we're going to we've closed this here. We're also going to close the head. Okay, so I'm going to go up there, see if we have the head. Okay, we did not introduce the head here, so I'm going to do that quickly. Okay, I'll take this out from here. I'll take it down. Okay, I'm going to close the head here. Okay, so we have done that. Next, we are going to bring in our HTML content, and to begin that, we're going to bring in the body tag. So we'll say body. So first, I'm going to have the header h1, where I'll say image flip. Okay, so next I'm going to also introduce another header, and I'll say over the image. Okay, so next we're going to bring in our containers, our different containers that will define the various classes we have above. And to do that, I'm going to bring in the div. So I'll say div. Okay, and the class we're calling here is the flip boss, which we have already defined above. We're going to close this, and next I'm going to bring in the second div container. I'm going to say div, and the class this time is the flip box inner. Okay, okay, next I'm still going to bring in the div container. I'll say div defining the class is equal to, it's going to be the flip box front. Okay, okay, flipboard front. Then inside this container we are going to call our image. We're going to call our image, and this is the image we're going to use. You can see the name of the image is mansion. So I'm going to call the image now. I'll say image source. Okay, the image source is equal to, because it's mansion .jpg. The alternate text is equal to mansion. Okay, and bringing a bit of styling there. I'll say style. I'm going to style the width and the height. So I'm going to say width 300 pixel. So this is going to define the same as the size we defined above for our container. Okay, which we said 300 by 200. That's for the flip boss. Remember, we've defined the class, we've called the class, so we are going to use same size for our image here. So I'm going to say, so the height is 200 pixel. Okay, called our image. So next I'm going to close the first container. Okay, we have close the first container. So I'm going to come below here, and here we're going to introduce another container. I'll say div class equal to flip box back. Okay, so I introduce a header and I'll say h2. This is our header. I'm going to say a mention okay. I'll also introduce a paragraph, a line of text, and I'll say an amazing edifice. Okay, so we're going to also close this div tag here. So I'm going to close the div tag. Okay, I already have one here. This is second and this is third, and I think we are good. So I'm going to take this out. Okay, bring them closer. Okay, and we have also closed the body here, and we've closed our HTML here. Okay, so I'm going to save this now. Let me quickly go through and be sure we have our syntax right. I'm going to save this. I'll say save all, and I'll refresh this page. Okay, so here we go. We flip behind, we have this. We flip out, we have our image. You take the cursor inside, you have this. You take it out, you have it this way. Okay, so this is how you can design an image that flips over. You hover over the image, it flips around, showing you whatever you have inside. Okay, so guys, this is how you can design an image flip using CSS. See you in my next video. Bye.